There was one woman everyone believed would fail. The banks were waiting. Her rivals were smiling. Even people inside her own company doubted she could survive. But what happened next shocked every person in the room. After the sudden loss of her husband, Cami inherited more than $1 billion energy company. She inherited fear, massive debt, legal battles, and competitors who thought they could tear everything apart before she had a chance to fight back. Many believed she would quietly sell the company and walk away with the money. They couldn't have been more wrong. On the day of an important business luncheon, advisors urged her to stay calm and avoid making enemies. They warned that every bank president in the room was looking for a reason to pull their financial support. One weak speech could destroy everything. Cami listened. Then she walked onto the stage. The room expected a grieving widow. Instead, they met a fearless leader. She didn't promise safe decisions or pretty speeches. She made it clear that anyone hoping to take advantage of her was making the biggest mistake of their career. She warned every competitor that while they relaxed and celebrated yesterday's success, she would be working harder, moving faster, and buying opportunities before anyone else even noticed them. By the time she finished speaking, the room had gone silent. The people who had expected weakness were now looking at someone far more dangerous than they imagined. But the speech was only the beginning. Behind closed doors, the company's financial problems became even worse. Millions of dollars in obligations were piling up. Lawyers suggested bankruptcy. Financial experts recommended selling assets. Everyone had a different plan. Everyone except Cami. She refused to let fear decide the company's future. Instead of giving up, she started negotiating with investors herself. Experienced businessmen questioned whether she should even be leading those discussions. Cami calmly reminded them of one thing. It was her company. If anyone was going to fight for its future, it would be her. During one critical meeting, she faced a powerful investor who tried to control the negotiation. Most people would have accepted the first offer. Cami didn't. She asked tougher questions. She challenged the numbers. She refused to be rushed. By the end of the conversation, even the investor realized he wasn't dealing with someone easy to outsmart. Still, an even bigger problem appeared. One proposal promised hundreds of millions of dollars to save the company. But there was a catch. Accepting the money could connect the business with dangerous people whose reputation raised serious concerns. Her closest advisors begged her to walk away. They reminded her of the risks. They warned her about the consequences. Cami listened carefully. Then she made her decision. She refused to surrender her husband's life's work without a fight. For her, giving up was more dangerous than taking a calculated risk. Not everyone agreed. Some thought she was making the biggest mistake of her life. Others believed she was showing the courage needed to save the company. Only time would reveal the truth. As new drilling projects were discussed, experts explained that the chance of success was extremely small. There was no guarantee. Hundreds of millions could disappear with nothing to show for it. Many executives wanted to cancel the project immediately. They believed protecting the remaining money was the smarter choice. Cami saw things differently. She believed great companies weren't built by avoiding every risk. They were built by believing in opportunities others were too afraid to chase. When the engineers admitted there was still a chance of finding one of the largest gas reserves in the region, everyone looked toward Cami. The room waited for her answer. Without hesitation, she gave it. Go find it. It was one sentence, but it changed everything. Her confidence pushed the entire team forward. Even those who doubted her couldn't ignore the determination she carried. Later, during a quiet conversation, Cami admitted something surprising. People assumed she wanted luxury, a peaceful life, a mansion by the beach, but that wasn't what drove her. She didn't want comfort. She wanted success, not because of the money, because proving everyone wrong meant more than anything money could buy. As the company continued moving forward, one executive confessed that he no longer believed in taking big risks. Years earlier, risk had cost him almost everything. Cami understood his fear, but she also understood something else. Every great fortune is built by someone willing to step into uncertainty while everyone else steps back. Real leadership isn't about avoiding danger. It's about knowing which risks are worth taking. That belief shaped every decision she made. Some people called her reckless. Others called her brilliant. One thing was certain. Nobody underestimated Cami again. Her biggest boss moments weren't loud because of anger. They were unforgettable because she refused to let fear write the ending of her story. And sometimes, that's exactly what separates an ordinary leader from a legendary one. If you enjoyed this story, Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more unforgettable moments from Landman. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next story.